Hey all desserts and welcome back. We're back with another round of They Are Billions, now on map 2, the Peaceful Lowlands. Ah, right? Crazy feeling. It's so nice and pretty compared to the first one. One thing you'll notice offhand right off the bat, there's no music or in-game sound. Well, what happened was when Mama Ursa and I were playing, the sound got a little borked. So, basically, what's going to happen is that we're going to have some sick background music for you. It should be kicking in, or should have kicked in already, for the first couple episodes until we get game sound back. You know, some good tunes that I pulled off, and you should enjoy, and that way you can listen to my soothing voice with some smooth sounds in the background. Oh yeah, while we try and kick some zombies in the dick. But yeah, so regardless, what we're going to do, they even have dongs anymore? What if they're female? Do they specifically grow them? Never mind. I'm going to stop talking because that was a scary thought and I don't want to have it anymore. But anyway, we're off to an interesting start. You'll notice right off the bat, this map is a lot more open than the Dark Moorlands, which is the first map that we had. As you can see, definitely going to be more challenging to lock down. These trees do provide some decent buffer points, but there's a lot of them, which is a little weird. So I'm not too much a fan of that, but it's okay. Looks like there's a couple hordes of undead around. Our units are being punched in the face already, which is great. Just a little bit. We tried a little more attention we liked. So that looks like we're going to have a couple chokes down south, which is pretty solid. And here it looks like there's a giant stone pit, which is really cool. I do want to kind of take advantage of as soon as possible. Clear, there's a giant horde up there as well. We're a little iron shy, but there is iron to the west, so we do want to expand that way if we ever want to have snipers. And obviously late game units, which require iron. Not late game units, late game buildings, late game everything really requires iron, so let's just get on that iron train. Choo-choo. Proper Belgian brewed beverage. Makes my Slavic heart proud. I know this episode's going to be on the longer side, but we had a lot of footage for the first episode, and we kind of just kept playing and kept recording, so that's what you get. Oh yeah, again, doing what you do early, and I guess you didn't see our early plays last time, because we started a couple days in on an attempt that was actually having some success. This is actually, I should preface this as well, this is on medium population and challenging difficulty, so I think that rolls up to like 130 or something. I'm going to double check that number. It'll be in the title, actually, once I confirm that precisely, but it's basically on medium population, medium everything, so we can unlock the next map. So yeah, so what you want to do early is, again, still want to focus on eco. The problem is for us, we're going to be wood starved, and that's going to suck. We need to get the other wood as soon as possible. We're lucky that we got a wood pickup, in that we're going to probably need to build a Tezzy at some point to get ourselves, ooh, 14 is pretty good, let's hope I can get chewed on. We need a Tezzy to get to the next wood, because otherwise we're not going to be able to have enough wood. Wood, despite being, I guess what you would call an early game resource for all intents and purposes, is one of the first ones you get a consistent supply of. You need it like practically throughout the game for nearly everything. It is quite something. So the wood is obviously our shortfall here. We're mineral shy early, but we don't really need that many minerals early, either stone or iron or anything of that nature. So we're setting up patrol paths right now, which is kind of what we do. I do want to scout around a lot more, but the problem is we're already getting pushed on, because the map is just so open. That's really the issue. We're getting pushed on so much that we're just going to try to kind of get a better idea of what we're looking at here, if we have any chokes whatsoever. And it looks like there's more trees down here that we can use as narrow chokes, but again, not really like a giant choke. So our entire east side, while mineral rich, is wide freaking open, which is not good. Not good at all. So we'll need to figure out some way to lock this down super quick. So we'll leave the soldier posted out there. Hopefully it doesn't draw too much attention. We'll kind of keep going. Yep, so dropping down more eco as much as we can, as much as food is permitting. Again, food is going to be a bit tight because we don't have a lot of good water sources either. So, you know, we're going to have some challenge here to get some good wood. But ideally, if we can get the hunters' cottages up, that'll keep us tied over pretty well. We have some decent farmland. There's a lot of sand and dirt, but those green patches are going to be good farmland, so going to get on that train as soon as possible. We do like to push, I mean, again, you may disagree, but Mama Ursa and I do love to push some wood workshops up in here. We are going to scout a little more right now, just because we don't even know what the lay of the land is at this point, and I'm not really feeling too good about that. We got to have these ladies doing stuff. We want to make sure they get to veterancy Should be a little more active. So this looks pretty good. There isn't completely ending open. And then, sure enough, there's the City of Doom. So guess where we're not expanding right away? If you said north, you were absolutely correct, because that is hella dangerous. So we're going to keep trying to get our eco up, keep trying to get our GPT up, basically our money per turn. And we have runners already, which is really not good. And our first mayor. So when it says wood reserves, it just gives you 30 wood. That's not awesome. But all game +3 food supply from fishermen's cottages. Yeah, please. That's a no-brainer in my opinion. Soldiers should handle runners pretty easily, so I'm not too worried about that, but I'm going to support just in case. Yeah, there we go. He got her. Nope, just that. Yep, there we go. Ah, girl. I'm going to keep checking all our fronts and try to be active on this, because we have so many open fronts. If we get infected through somewhere, it's going to suck. Why haven't we built another sawmill yet, is my question. It's a damn good question. We should have built a sawmill. That's the whole point of building that Tezzy down south. So again, little inefficiencies that I'm going to keep pointing out so you can learn from it as well. Oh, that's why we were waiting for the wood workshop, because we want to get Ballista up. Stat. But we have money as backup, so that's okay. So now let's get the sawmill up. That's what we said. Yeah. So we need wood for that anyway, and it'll get us to it sooner. So 10 wood. I'm going to maximize that, because we will get food. It's fine. We just need to have... We do need more food, too, technically. I think we're just saving up for that workshop. Because like I said, food is going to be scarce. But if we're going to have wood and some decent amount of stuff... Ooh, 13 is pretty good. I think we took that one. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, 13. Dámelo, dámelo. Dame lo que quiero. Alright, ooh, and another 10. Ooh, an 11 to 1 if I do. Oh, sexy. Give me that 11 up in that bitch. Put it down. Por favor. Gracias. Alright. Beautiful. So, that is what's happening right now. Getting some food. Get holla holla get dollar. Also gonna holla holla get wood workshop, because we need to get some of these ballistae up. Primarily since we're prioritizing that as well, even doubly so, because we saw Cities of Doom. And what can happen is that under larger sieges, when you have your soldiers firing, your rangers firing, and a bunch of undead trying to pour in through your walls, giggity, it turns out that the cities get all agitated and excited and shit, and they could possibly come after you as well. So that's not really great. Now we have more food. So number 1 is econ. Wood's coming in. Gold we don't have, but we should put down at least... Yeah, put as many of these down as we can. So make sure we have at least 300 gold left. That'd be perfect. And there's some guys trying to infect from the corner. This is why you check very actively early on wide open maps. It's very, very important to make sure that your gaps are closed. Otherwise, bad shit happens to you and you will die. So unfortunately, we're trying to build out a city in that direction. Not unfortunately, I'm glad we're building a city out in that direction. But the problem is that that's going to be tough to close off. But it is the most wide open space. So it's kind of, you know, half a dozen of one, 6 of the other. Why do we wreck that? Oh, the wood workshop. We just got cash for that? Okay, wow, that was really critical, huh? I think it was. We decided just to freaking do it. Freaking do it. Oh, we needed power for it. That was the issue. Right. And basically, we're looking at the situation here. Like, we're a little tight on wood. We're a little tight on food. But what we're not tight on is cash. We actually have pretty decent cash flow, and we won't be able to spend a lot of it on much of anything. We probably won't be able to get a quarry up anytime soon, even though we desperately need more ranger ladies. So, yeah, it's kind of challenging just to see which way we're going to expand. So we do want to expand east because there's massive ore pits. We want to expand west because there's iron. But next job is get a mill because we need more energy for housing and all that good stuff. So that was a little bit of an inefficiency. We had to destroy a tent, but it's not the end of the world. Again, we're constantly looking for infections because as soon as they hit your tents, man, it's game over. And this feels like a pretty decent start to build from. There's room, and we have that giant canyon in the north that kind of is going to filter some of the undead threat down the sides. So between the north and south being filtered, kind of between the woods and the canyon, it's pretty good for a Peaceful Lowlands map template. I mean, I haven't played a lot of these, obviously. Did I mention this already? I think I may have. I should have, if I hadn't already. But this is our first real attempt, I guess second attempt on Peaceful Lowlands. We did try to give it a little bit of a go earlier on, And the only issue there was that it was like 2 a.m. by that time. It was really, really stupid. We stayed way too late playing the first map. That's right after our victory in the first map. It was really, really late, and we started playing, and we just got really sloppy and got infected in like a couple days. Like, it was really bad. It was like day 7 or something ridiculous. Just some guy randomly wandered through and ate our tent alive, and that was it. So we just basically wanted to take a good look at the map. So we didn't really count this real attempt, but in absolute terms, this is technically our second attempt at Peaceful Lowlands for serious this time. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. We have power, which is great. We're out of workers, which we're trying to build up, and we need to build a Tezzy. That's next. So it's going to be a little bit of hard going. Is a Tezzy going to be next? Actually, it should be next. But like I said, we have cash right now, so we do want to start researching stuff once we have shortfalls of other stuff. Like, workers are going to be a problem, and if we can't build any more facilities with workers, then we just freaking need to research some stuff. And I think we're going to try to research Great Ballistas pretty early. I'm drawing a lot of attention here too, which is not great. These hordes are pretty big and they're pretty damn close as far as proximity is concerned, so it's a little concerning. The thing is too, here we do have wood, which is nice, so we should start building walls like ASAP. That's really what we should be spending our wood on. And you're gonna get punched in the jaw a little more. He's gonna punch the air and hit you because he's apparently got a Hadoken. But yeah, we're gonna research Great Ballista, not because we feel like it's a bad idea, but because I think it's a good idea. We'll get some gold, but is the next thing. The Tezzy is the next most important thing. We'll get some wood walls up here, and this is going to be important because that's going to stop a little bit of the leakage here through the positions. Now, that's not going to stop anything absolutely, but it's going to give us some leeway. I can lead her patrol this area, and I'll be less worried that someone's going to sneak by and suddenly infect. What? We changed our mind on that. We want to push out as far as we could. Oh yeah, every tile counts. Alright, we can't do that there particularly well, so we'll have to do it here. Yep, and this is the other thing about this map you need to be careful on. It's not the first time that, Mama Urs and I were arguing about this, but it's not the first time that you'll notice that. The trees do tend to disguise gaps in your wall pretty readily, so you gotta be a little careful with how you run it. You can definitely get bit in the ass if you're not careful, so bad scene all around. See, now she's blocked in for sure. So just be careful, especially on that angle. Make sure you're actually blocking that and you have no gaps, because you can get a rude surprise when you're not watching. So now we don't have to watch her as much. You could argue I should be using my rangers a little more, but the first time we did this, like I said, at like 7 or whatever, we drew way too much. We drew way too much. We need to block that off with the Tezzy. It's not going to work. We drew way too much attention early, and that was part of the reason we had to move all our forces to address that attention. And then that's how we got the one walker to go through and infect all our tents, and that was game over. Or was it a runner? It was something really untoward and unpleasant. But yeah, so I'm trying to be very, very careful with how much attention I draw from these rangers, because even though they're silent, they just, I mean, for some reason she just still came after us. And it was really kind of scary. Didn't like very much. There's got a walker down there already, kind of approaching the wood walls. He's kind of interested, going, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" We need a Tesla tower regardless to start pushing out our city. Ideally pushing out some walls. That's going to block the next row of houses. That's not a good freaking idea. Urs, what are you thinking, man? Don't do that. They're going to block the next row of houses, man. What is going on? We're debating, actually, we're debating what's more important. Sealing off that area, sealing off this area. And we made a minor mistake, I think, before. Really? We did that? Interesting choice. Again, we're just kind of getting punched a little bit. And as you can see, we definitely need a soldier center up. We do want to get a quarry, but there's a lot of consideration. Ooh, hey there, you leaked through. That's exactly the sort of crap you gotta watch for. Because especially on these wider terrains, just stuff is gonna leak through, and it's just real ugly. So she's our main essaying force out here, and then ideally, if we can just end up dropping a ballista in front of something, especially that stuff out there with the Horde, it's gonna get ugly. If we can start eliminating that, ballistas just fire and forget. It does help. I mean, it's expensive, I know, but Mama Urs and I do love our ballistas. While it may not be the most efficient way to play, as far as micro is concerned, where it might be better just to build a bunch of rangers in micro. Yeah, we love our ballistas, and we will never say no to them. We're going to expand out east and try to lock down some terrain. We're going to expand out west and lock that down. So we were debating this because it's happened to us before, where we tried to lock down the easy stuff and then we got overwhelmed on the big wide open side. We got in real trouble with that. But in this case, we're just like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go ahead and put this one down. We'll be able to lock down 2 entrances at once, but I don't think we can even. No, we can't even do it with one. So it's a real kind of pain. Yeah, we gotta get all the way to the canyon wall. Yeah, we're kind of bummed. That didn't work out so good. So we're gonna have to do 2 here anyways. Want to take as much land as possible. I think was our argument at this point. And lock that down. This is making my brain sting a little bit. Looks like they can put a wall in front of the sawmill actually too. That's probably fine. Can we do that? Can we put that one down, please? Just for my sake. Put down the walls. Put down the Tesla. I'm gonna take a drink because this is making my brain hurt too. Our discussions are long-winded. But hey, you know what? They help win games, as you saw in the first one, so you know what? In a way, I'll take results. Again, I'm checking over here because walkers keep trying to run past the canyons. Bad scene. Otherwise, Tesla Tower is up. We can now build some more housing, which is nice, which seems like a terrible idea, building out toward the place where things get infected. We actually do, and we're like, we should have built a Tesla down there, shouldn't we have? Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and wall this off as much as we can. We're going to try to claim this space, because I don't know how much further we're going to go right now. We could try to run all the way down to those trees and get that stone. I don't remember if we did that right off, because that could be more than we can actually shake. Stick it, or shake 2 shakes of lamb's jiffy. I love lamb jiffy. Good food. Better drink. But yeah, that made no sense whatsoever. It's okay. It's late, and I'm talking out of my ass, and I'm drinking, baby. Not much, just a little bit. Take the edge off. No to drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? Alright, let's see. Yeah, lock that down. Put the house in there. We're just gonna stick it in there. Oh, no resources to build the housing there. We're out of food. That's the problem. So after we do ballista research, which again, you could argue we shouldn't do early. We should build a soldier center and build a quarry. That's another way to go. Mama Earth and I just do enjoy the extra punch that ballistas do provide, so. Got another Tessie up there, so we can go ahead and build some walls. We have an excess, thank God, of wood. And we actually invested in our sawmill set to build out pretty intensely, so I'm pretty happy about that. And we're locking this one down because it's a pretty big front. We can probably have just that one lady patrol the entire area. Put a gate out here. Alright, so we're going to try to expand up that way. Yeah, that's what we were thinking. And early on gates are okay. The early hordes aren't too scary. And gates are more than enough to hold down whatever's going on. And you're going to be expanding further than this anyway. So yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to see. And we are just 1 wood shy of closing that off. But again, that one Tessie has locked down both spaces. I dig. So all good there. And now we need to focus east, probably. Most probably. So she's going to come back and probably help out here. Go ahead and lock in. Yeah, I don't even get any more food sources, can we? We can get a fisherman's cottage down on the river. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we definitely get fish out there. I think we can. I don't think we did that accurately. Yeah, the thing is we're seeing if we can shift-click patrol paths here, and we can't actually, which is something I'd love to be able to put in the game. Just put like a patrol path there, and then shift-Q into a patrol path that way, but apparently there's only 1 patrol per patrol. So we're just going to hope she sees stuff chewing on the gate. We should probably will in the run by, and if we need to address her at some point, we will. But that frees up another ranger to go out east and start dealing with that. We'll be checking the northern walls, of course, to see if we're going, but so far we're secure from the north thanks to the canyon. We're secure from the south thanks to these walls down here. We're secure from the west thanks to that one Tessie, and now really the biggest front, the biggest challenge begins. Secure the east side, and that's really, really big. Not only is it a big front, it's also the front that faces the city of Doom, which is bad. The village of Doom, the city, it's just a town really, just a hamlet properly. 15 food is great. Dig that, and we're gonna double check that. No, perfectly good. Glad we're not absolutely checking all that. That Tessie's going to open up an option for another fish. The huntsman's cottage will be nice. And then we need to research farms probably next is what I'm thinking. As that's likely what we're going to spend our money on. And we decided to move the soldier a little more aggressively here. Because we need to clear out more from this Tessie so we can build the walls out a little further. And we didn't want to draw too much attention now, but now we've got 3 units over here, and these are just walkers at the edge of the space, so to speak. Then we're kind of doing okay. So keep gnawing. There's something gnawing on the wall somewhere, because I remember seeing there was a repair icon. I'm not sure where that was. I think it's probably by the canyon up there. And that's a runner. And he's going to get punched a little bit. It's 2 runners, which is not great, but the soldier's going to handle that. Soldier's actually pretty good. Not compared to... Yeah, what's being chewed on? It's the gate, isn't it? Yeah, there's something being chewed on there. Wasn't sure what it was, but intermittent chewing will happen. It's Totally normal. It's normal. It's fine. It's okay. They're just friendly. They just want to say hi. We're going to go ahead and try to test. Yeah, we're going to lock down this piece of wood, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to go... We're only day 5. The first horde hits around day 11, 12, so we're feeling pretty good about pushing out and grabbing that giant ore pit, because that's going to be real tasty. That 2 stone to the left of the command center is not a good quarry. It's one of those quarries that does not pay for itself. Basically, you want to hit 3 stone out of a quarry before it pays for itself, so that one would only give us 2, technically, so that's not really good, not worth it. So we're going to try to do this, but number 1 or number 4, whatever it's going to be, we're going to try to build more eco. That's definitely the next major thing, is constantly getting our money flow up, because our money flow is a little weak right now, and we have some extra food, so we can go ahead and use that to build some more housing, which we desperately need. So yeah, checking all our fronts again, make sure what's getting chewed on, what's not getting chewed on. We're doing okay. We can get a little more of this now, which is going to be great. I think we can do that, not comfortably. You stick that in the corner. Of course we can. It'll be overlapping with the market and bank. It's fine. Just drop it in there. Lap it down the wall, man. Come on, do it. Do it. Put it in the corner. You know you want to. Okay, I guess I don't want to. I changed my mind at the last second, and we are out of food again. It takes 4 food for one of these. Yeah, the struggle for food in places where you don't have farm. We need to do farm research stat, and this is probably what I told Mama Earth, like, aggressively at this point. I'm like, we need to freaking do farm research, and we might not do it for a little while yet. But if we want to build eco, we need to build farms, so that's going to be critical. So next step here, are we checking... I said just get this stack done here so we can defend this a little better. This soldier's going to get veterancy pretty quick, and we're getting gnawed on up to the north, and we're not paying attention to that. Yep, somebody's getting gnawed on up there. We've got one lady to do this. Challenges, man. She's almost a veteran, too. She's 87%. It's pretty solid. Like, we're getting early veterancy, which are really, really good, especially on maps that are wide open like this. You can be depending on your soldiers more and more to do work. Veterancy is key. We are still... we're in the wall off everything on pain of death kind of strategy. Why are they doing it like that? Interesting, okay. We're checking to see how far we need to go. It's very deceptive, but there's definitely some undead there we need to deal with. Try to lock that down. So if we can get this done and we can get a ballista up somewhere exciting, then that is going to make this a lot easier. Yeah, soldier's going to help out with that considerably. Let's see if we can't get the walls done there, because that'll really help out the south, and we'll be able to push out our eastern border. It's only day 5 right now, so we're doing pretty good as far as getting everything ready. There was a brief chewing there. That's where we just repaired. I was like, wait a minute, still there, but we should, with the money we have now, we should be doing farm research, in my opinion. Farm research is 450, I believe, and we should be spending that right now. And if we're not, that is a misplay. Yep, there's another thing. So we're going to send this lady down to deal with that temporarily. So these 2 are occupied clearing this area, so we should build the damn walls. And there's 2 chewers there. It's a sewer chewer. Yeah, we're going to go deal with that guy. So that's fine if you know what that means. I'm sorry. But continue onward. So there's a lot of things we should be doing with our money right now. Chief among that is either more food for huntsman's cottages. We're not building farm research. If we are doing farm research, we're doing farm research. So all these things we need to be doing. We're building a ballista instead, which at this point I kind of disagree with. But this is the idea behind this ballista. It's going to be right in the middle of our city too. We're going to remove that at some point. But right now it's too dangerous not to put this here. I really wish we had done the farm research to make this so much easier. Because we don't have that much space to build cities out too. I guess that is technically true. No, we're not going to be able to close that off. We don't do it like that. That's how we're going to have to do it. Yes, like this, but it's going to knock down our city even further. So right now we're just kind of debating where that's a good spot for a Tesla. That's perfect. There. Hey, we do make some good decisions once in a while. I need to defend that Tezzy. It's going to be definitely bait for things. Can we actually build these damn walls? We can stop focusing on this. Oh my god. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the light on. No. Oh, and here I thought we would be able to not get through. See, that's very deceptive. Kind of looked like we'd be able to, but we didn't. Farm research for God's sake, please. But apparently that's not something we're interested in doing, so we're going to keep ignoring that for fun and profit. It's interesting how you look back on a game that you thought went pretty damn well, and you're like, why didn't we do farm research yet? Because we're short on food. We have all this grassland we could be dropping like crap tons of farms on, man. But I guess we ain't. I think the idea is that we're saving up for a ballista to set up here and just deal with the city, because yeah, oh, that's right. We had a very jarring experience before. We had a situation where we were trying to knock down these little hordes, and the city ended up throwing, just out of curiosity, because they heard us killing stuff, the city ended up throwing executives at us, like really, really, really early, like 5 of them, when we still had like 4 rangers and a soldier. We died. So we're like super paranoid about getting a ballista down, anything that faces a city of doom, or getting a ballista down, so we can just deal with that AoE pretty adequately and just wreck whatever comes our way. Yeah, that's gonna have to get removed eventually, but we'll eventually get that one done pretty well. Yeah, get that one aggressively done, cover as much of the area as possible. We'll need to guard that ballista, and like I said, remember that walls that are currently being built are still chewable, so effectively that lady didn't kill that guy and he's gonna keep chewing. We should not have done that. Yeah, we're constantly getting jumped around. I don't think we killed that guy. It's so stupid of us. Oh, whatever. Should let that little bit of wall fall. You're constantly here trying to get the area clear. I think he's still gnawing on that, isn't he? Did we kill him? I don't think we killed him. Yeah, there we go. We didn't kill him. We did realize. We're like, hey, we left that guy alone. He seems to like the wall. Let's let him have it. Like, no, it's not how you deal with zombies. You kill them first, then you let them have the wall. Then they don't want the wall. Exactly. It's kind of like loans to people who can't pay them back, right? Terrible banking practice. No access to energy. That's a free area, so we can go there. That's the safest bet. Yep. Enemies too close. So we're going to basically now start delimiting our eastern side. Again, wide open space, definitely where we want to expand into at some point. That's going to hurt us a bit because the City of Doom is there. Still haven't done farm research, but getting that ballista down is going to be a help. Like, I'm not going to lie, that is going to be a help. But this lady is doing so much work right now. She's running around the south trying to deal with all this stuff, and the west. Like, all the walls are her responsibility right now. And that lady up there is not doing dick all, so she needs to go down here and help us clear out the issues. There's some more walkers coming that way, but the ballista will be able to handle them, so we're just gonna like, fuck it, let's go clear out this. And actually put these damn walls up and call it a day. Because if we have the walls up, then I'm feeling a lot better about our chances. Then we can start thinking about internals, but farms. Yes, 400 even, so we should have done it a long time ago. We finally decided to do farms, so we decided we need to expand our eco to only 267 on day 6. That is slow as far as eco goes. It's going to get better, I'll tell you now, but right now we are slow on eco. And we decided to put the soldier up there because he's going to be able to deal with wider fronts or more power quickly. And the ballista is active, baby, and that's going to make this a lot simpler to deal with this front. If the city does pull any more funny business on us, that'll help. The soldier will deal with that front. And then the 3 ladies, one of which is a veteran already, which is fantastic, as I said. She'll be good to go. And then we'll actually have ballistic support in case stuff gets really wonky. We keep trying to wall up as far as we can. Then we'll get a good quarry up. Then we can start building lady stacks, and it'll be in good shape. Lady stacks sounds dirty, doesn't it? I want me some lady stacks. Binders full of women. All right, now. So I said, if we start feeling chews from the south, we'll go ahead and get a lady up there. But until that happens, soldier will deal with this. He's going to have some trouble running around, I think, to cover the entire fence, but if he does see any enemies, he'll knock them down pretty fast. And he should get some veterancy from that, too. That'll be nice. I could use him to clear here as well, but like I said, he tends to draw a lot more attention than I would like, runners in particular, and then he has problems getting away from them, or drawing more than I would like after that, so yeah, not so great. The walls are going to come down. We're going to kind of join them as far as we can go. It's pretty much the way it's going to have to rock. Are we just going to close it down now with another Tezzy? Are we going to go, or are we just going to go back? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but apparently everything is a matter for intense debate up here in the Earth's home, I'm going to call it. And that ain't happening. God, so much discussion. So much discussion over a simple thing. It's like, where do we put our quarries? Where do we put our walls? Nobody knows. Like I said, as much as there is a difficulty in deciding these things, it does yield to victory, and now we've decided that we don't want to do the walls after all. We want to put a gate in. Ah, that's right. We want to put a gate in because we will be pushing out eventually. It's good enough early. Yeah, it's fine. Goes out. I mean, you might not want to do gates. I want to do gates. Oh, God. Really? No. Don't, please tell me we didn't put a Tesla in after all that. We did, didn't we? God damn it. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I feel dumb right now. That's okay. I feel better in the morning. We decided to get out the wall to make it look all symmetrical like. But we're going to put some more food in, we're going to put some more farms in now as soon as we finish the research. That's going to be real good. Then we're going to actually be able to build out our city and get some of our economy rolling, because we're down to 252, and that is pretty damn low, and it's day 7. We should be building much more of an economy at this point, and we're not. But we will. The concern is that City of Doom that's just sitting out there, just waiting to chew up our cities as soon as we try to expand out there. What we may try to do is push out with some ballista support and handle the city, which will be pretty interesting. But you'll notice pretty quickly on this map that the cities are pretty interesting. Something about the cities is going to be very telling pretty shortly as soon as we start. And there are some runners. That's what we're afraid of, because we're kind of dealing with some serious issues. Yeah, go push him, push. Oh boy, another runner. And that's exactly what I'm worried about. See this crap? This is what I'm talking about. You just suddenly start drawing attention. And ladies are good, but they're not exactly durable. Seeing all those runners always scares me, because it's like, oh, we're going to get gnawed on. 15 is pretty solid. I think we can get another one in here, can we? In the corner? Yes, we can. A 13. Oh, that is a godsend. Every bit of food is going to help. We're out of... I should be able to build that. What's the problem? I have no idea. Whatever. Soldier's still doing the eastern side. He's doing fine on the eastern seaboard. He's going to basically deal with any incursions on the walls. And we'll keep trying to build out what we're doing here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All the way around, not too shabby. Those tunes are nice, aren't they? Oh, I picked good ones. Hope you're enjoying that. Defenses are being attacked. Where? No one knows. There's Jure. So the one annoying thing about the south of this is going to be that we're going to need to put, like, military units pretty much everywhere, because it's going to be irritating. And just as I send that lady away... There is a runner coming at us. That's not good. There's another horde of runners coming at us. That's really not good. Like, I can't send her away. That's the problem. They're going to get gnawed on pretty hard. And that Tesla, if it goes down, we're going to have to repair it. It's going to get ugly. You're going to have to go ahead and deal with this. And I don't want to step back at all because those Teslas are important. We can't even build walls yet because there's too many enemies near us. So we're still having to try to clear. There's an argument to be had to having the soldier help us out there, but like I said, all our walls are being chewed on at the same time, so we need him to actually do some work, and that the list is a little far away to do anything useful. But now that we have more food, before we put down any farms, we're going to go ahead and finish up these parts of the cities. That's not exactly accurate, so we'll probably remedy. We're going to chew through our food relatively fast. That's it. That's all we got. And we're going to do it like this because apparently that's making us a little further away from the zombies. It's not going to make a huge difference, but it's going to make enough of one that it's probably worthwhile. Can we put down walls yet? Can we check that real quick? Game, past itself. There we go. See, I knew you could do it. Now that we have that Tesla up. Can't. We can go there, and that's going to be a big help. Why did we disagree? Oh, wait. Gate. Right. Gate. Gate. So we're going to need to be going back and dealing with the city and probably drawing attention. So this is pretty good. At least we have something resembling a gate down yet. And if we can just go ahead and maul these. And we have two vets, which is nice. It's going to be a big help as well. That'll deal with runners much more effectively. Oh, God, we're getting chewed on everywhere. And we're trying to decide what's more dangerous. We're going to go ahead and deal with that one first. That's been chewing on for a while. You guys can deal with runners pretty accurately. That's the nice thing about the veteran ladies. They deal with runners pretty quick. That guy's going to have to go ahead and deal with that one now. Some very interesting things. You can see we're getting pushed on from all sides. We got to really close these walls down so we can start moving some of our troops to more pressing areas. Good. Finally, our walls are closed. This was a huge sigh of relief for everyone, honestly. The ballista is going to handle that entire area, so we're going to be able to free up 3 ladies to do work. A veteran got stuck outside the wall. Now she's back in because teleportation is real. And we're going to go ahead and have her patrol. Soldier's doing okay. I'm thinking we're probably going to go out and try to start clearing areas to the west. Because this area is going to be dealt with. There's a City of Doom. We don't want to expand there. We do want to expand west. We can go ahead and do that. We do need to build out our city a little more, but that's not exactly the current thought. And there we have the farm research. How about them foods, eh? 60? Yeah, that would be a good help. Let's do that. Good idea. Great idea, in fact. The other 52. So that's going to solve our food problems for a while. So things are looking all hunky-dory. And we're at day 8. We haven't even hit our first horde yet. Why are those ladies just sitting there? Do we want to build a quarry at some point? I think we do. The veteran will be able to do this just fine. You all go out that way. That'll be handy dandy. Soldier gonna keep working out stuff. He can go deal with the south end. Yeah, Soldier's gonna patrol the south while the ladies deal with the west. That should probably be fine. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Because the ladies will be keeping zombies busy on the west side. Jigga what? And all that good stuff. And we can go ahead and watch everything else. Now, our economy's still not very good. We do need to focus more on the housing, but we are maxing out our food every time. So, I mean, the farm should have come a little earlier, in my opinion. We were wasting a little bit of frequency on that, but alright. So, we should be able to do work there, and that's fine. He'll get to that guy. He'll get to him. I believe he'll get to him. Tell myself, at least. You all can start clearing this and seeing if we can't get to some place that we can actually expand to. If this is just a static horde, and it's not a city, then we'll be in pretty good shape to kind of expand westward and get some iron mines and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm kind of looking forward to. That's what we're thinking as a good strat. And we're going to see if that pans out because, spoiler alert, it might not. Yep, soldier's going to work. So we're going to constantly keep the soldier busy. And that's alright. A little in micro never hurt anybody. So I tell myself, we're still constantly crawling down all these zombies, killing runners, killing walkers, Texas Ranger, all that good stuff. And we're going to need to get a soldier center pretty soon. For that, we need a quarry, which we should be building shortly. Nope, we're going to build another ballista because screw you all. Yeah, so again, we're doing this on the wide front because it's probably the one that's most dangerous. And we can start stacking our ladies back. And we're saying, can we use that ballista to shoot the other stuff in the other wall? We kind of can. Use them as a double. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, buddy. I would go further south because we cover that other wall with a ballista. Oh, that was a bad choice. Alright, that's right. It's fine. I love this. I love these retrospectives because they're interesting. You get to criticize everything you do, and it's great. We need stone. Yes, indeed. We need quarries. And this is the point where Mama Ursa and I both facepalm, head desk, and everything else. We go, okay, yeah, we need quarries. We should have forgotten about quarries. We're going to go ahead and do this, which is pretty dumb because we need good quarries, but we're not going to, so we're going to go ahead and just drop some dumb shit up there. There's some errors we made early on, which could be remedied and make this a better play, but we didn't because it was stupid. So what are we doing? We're gonna make another row here. Yes, that's what we're talking about. We're like, oh, screw it, let's just make the quarry decision yet. Let's go ahead and just build some housing where we can, and might as well just put some houses down. I mean, it's gonna give us money anyway, and if it's not optimal overlap, then okay, we'll live with it. And that's where we're like, oh crap, there's no one here. The soldier, where is he? Oh yeah, he's down here, busy killing these. Yeah, so you can see, like, we're definitely keeping busy. There's a lot of zombies running around doing nasty stuff to our face. We're out of power. We should be proactively building a mill already. We're not. That's pretty dumb. But soldier's at 41% veterancy. He's eventually going to get veterancy pretty damn quick after all this, doing all his running around. He's getting his cardio. I'll give you that much. He's definitely getting his cardio. He's kind of like doing a biathlon right now. He's kind of running, shooting, running, shooting, running, shooting. Add skis and suddenly it's Norwegian drive-by. Joking. I'm actually serious too. Alright. It's all well and good. The runners are being handled by 3 ladies. I'm not too keen on that. I do want a 4th one if possible. There is the proactive mill. Finally, we're doing things right. I like this. We're not going to build a quarry there. It's too shitty. So we're going to put a mill right next to it. And we're not going to build any quarries apparently because we're too dumb. That's alright. But you all need to go ahead and shoot some zombies in the face. Shoot some zombies in the face. Alright, soldier doing okay. We should be patrolling. That ballista is almost up. So you should probably just GTFO, young lady. Get to this group. Help us clear that western side, because that's where the future of the colony lies. It's not going to be into the City of Doom. Obviously, we've learned our lesson from past situations. We don't want to be, fighting the City of Doom early to try to get space from it. Might as well just go ahead, sit back, relax, and blow up the rest. Fun and profit. Oh god, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. And look at there. If you notice just briefly in the lower right corner of your map, you'll notice another City of Doom flag. I don't think we noticed at this point. Otherwise, we would have been focusing on it a little more. But yeah. So there's 2 right next to us, which is cute. That is cute. So I don't think we noticed right now, but we're just like, when we do, we're gonna facepalm, head desk, and all the other stuff. Like, ah, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, get your. What are we doing? Why are we talking about food right now? We're talking about quarries. Ah, yes, quarries. So we're waiting for quarries apparently, and we do need stone desperately, desperately, desperately. And I hope we don't waste this quarry on that. Was this the game we wasted the quarry? I think it's not actually. I think we made the right choice to build a quarry instead. And we're gonna build 1 quarry position. Probably build one out there. Yeah, out there's probably fine, buddy. Come on. Decide to put down housing. You don't want to do... We're getting frustrated as to where the hell are we going to put this house? Oh, we have a lot of food and we want to make use of it. We're out of power, so we can't do anything anywhere. So, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, yeah, so we have 2 cities of doom. One to the northeast, one immediately to the southeast of our colony. We have way too many for my liking. It's not cool. It's not kosher. It's not even halal, so bad scene all around. Everyone's angry. Every monotheism's angry at you. It's also Lent, so you screwed up. Sorry, I had to get the Catholics in there somehow. Alright, let's go. Onward, upward. We're going to try to clear this up. There's some runners coming in, which is cute. Be busy. More defenses being gnawed on. The soldier is definitely earning his keep. The ballistas are earning their keep, but yeah, there's the City of Doom, as you saw again. Peeking out to the southeast. Again, not sure if we noticed it. We probably should have by now. And we just kind of decide internally and go, well, we're definitely going west. So, another problem on trying to build our city out to the northeast. But that's just hilarious. Yeah, the ballista got him, though. This got a little more range than it looked like in the green circles. Pretty happy about that. Pretty jazzed, really. Alrighty, what's left? What is left? Ah, yes. What is left is with the ballista here, so soldier doesn't need to worry about that anymore. Don't put it that far back. What are you doing? Do it there. Just do it there, man. Just put it down. You know you want to. Come on, put it down. I'll clear up stuff coming from the west and give the soldiers some more leeway. It's all good. Runners are coming in constantly. Soldier can now patrol the southern borders and deal with these chewers, which is all good. They're all trying to get to the farms. They smell that tasty wheat. Mini wheats. No, I just never liked that cereal. They try to make it cool, like in the late 90s, but mini wheats were never the thing, man. They just weren't good. But look at the attention we're drawing here. Look at the attention we're drawing. We're supposed to be silent killers, and like everything is like, hey guys, you like arrows? We got 3 vets now. Gonna push to 4 pretty soon, and they're pretty much owning right now, which is really, really good. Oh, really good. Quarry. Why can't we do that? Oh my god, we can't do a quarry for 5 stone. 4 stone is not great. 5. Oh, we can do another 5 there. Do another 5 anywhere. Just don't put it there. Wherever you do, just don't put it there. Don't block anything else. 5 stone, 1 iron. That is perfect because we get the iron. Otherwise, we wouldn't do the iron, and that's ideal actually. Max stone plus the iron, because that's a 5. Yeah. That would be a perfect quarry to do if we were half intelligent. We're going to do that, right? Please put that quarry down before I slap you in the dick. Urs. Past Urs, sorry. There we go. I don't keep a self-abuse log. Alright, but anyway, that's all good. So 5 stone is enough, early enough to get the soldier center down. It's all good. We can't overlap as it stands, so that's going to be the only quarry we have here pretty much, which is a pretty big quarry patch to be in that situation on, but I think everything else would overlap, so we can now freely build houses elsewhere. But finally we have our quarry down, we start thinking about soldier centers and getting more soldiers out. That'll be nice, because that's probably going to be the major thing that's going to help us out. There's so much undead near us, there's so many cities of doom near us, 2 already by this count, that we just need to deal with it, like ASAP in some way. Scary though, really. Then we have 2 of them right next to the colony. And that's, at that point, I was kind of like, it's probably going to get us a loss on this map, but or rather a quick loss on this map. But we got a little further than I expected, so I was pretty happy about that. Soldier, get to work, man. You're being slack. You're slacking. You're slacking, bro. You're slacking. Look at all these runners, man. All this stuff coming in at us, and these rangers are just sitting there, back to back to back to back, kind of feeling like epic Last Stand vibes going. Why don't we just finish the city, huh? Can we do that? Yeah, there we go. That's it. So now we gotta start thinking about dropping down a marketplace somewhere. What are you doing, man? Put down the tent. No, you're gonna put this one down on the tent? Okay, that's fine. It is people. People is good. We're gonna keep it doing another road because we don't give a shit? Yeah, pretty much. Just like we're gonna keep dropping houses down. And then we're gonna see the city, right? Do we see the city at this point? Tell me we see the city at this point, because that's gonna be hilarious when we realize it. Nope, haven't seen it yet. I don't think we've seen it yet. That's really, really funny. Oh, God. That's funny. Yeah, either way, we're now finally building eco in the way we're supposed to, which is spam out as many houses as possible so we can get as much income as possible and as many workers to supply everything else. And then they're conveniently sitting at a range. These ladies are conveniently just, their bowstrings are overheating given how much work they're doing. So all in all, pretty good. All in all, pretty damn good. Soldier's doing his work, getting his veterancy. Like, I would move him to help the ladies out, but it's just, he's so busy dealing with everything else, it's just kind of ridiculous at this point. Ballister are kind of like zooming in nearest targets, not seeing anything, rolling out. That dude is sitting just outside of range out of the gate. Like, I don't want to be near that. This guy who went that far died. Oh, this veterancy on these ladies is so good. But look how much is coming here. Like, there's so many runners just running at us, and honestly, this is just really strange for a small static horde. Which has an explanation, by the way. But for now, it's doing okay. We're just wondering why the hell there's so many damn zombies all the time. See how many damn zombies. So that, really the south is the only part that's getting kind of still gnawed on, because we don't have ballista everywhere we need to, but whatever. Details. Should we be doing more research at this point? Probably not. I don't think there's really much else to do. We can take up a bit. We can just get some food out of there. 52 sounds pretty fun and dandy. You can get a 52 down. That's about as good as you're going to get, bucko. I can tell you right now. Get a 50 up there, which would be a little safer, I guess, but not really. Let's get that 52 down there. Make that our farmland. Farmland by the forest. It's all pretty and stuff, right? Very traditional. Very pretty. What are you doing? Put the farm down, you ignorant twit. I think we're talking about that we need to... you know what it probably is? We're probably thinking about putting down ballista. In the south, we're like, it's going to be a problem otherwise, so... And here, it looks like we're going to need to put down ballista as it is, so... put that down. Still not deciding how we want to go. But so we can cut that off and put a ballista forward. In the south, we can't really do that. So yeah, we decided on the 50. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense in retrospect if I reconstruct our thinking. Because we're like, if we push, then we're going to have a problem. That guy, is he going to get ballisted? Yep. Nice. Okay, good. So that soldier got dealt. He doesn't need to do that anymore. That ballista's covering way more than I thought, which is nice. Upgrade housing, because we are going to be tight on space. So a cottage would probably be a good thing to upgrade right now. And a good upgrade to research. Or we can go market. Either way makes sense. Probably going to be cottage research, though. We're also looking at saving for a soldier center, which we kind of need to do. So I think we might have decided to do that. But the number of cycles that it takes for stone to come up at 5 per turn, it's going to take a little while. So kind of makes sense if we went for the cottage research. And here we go again, continuing this thing and just trying to realize why the hell there's so many damn undead coming through there. There's definitely one city up there on the east, but there seems to be a large plethora of annoying runners constantly running at us, which is really strange. Really strange. But at least it's granting us a crap ton of veterancy, so all in all, we win, question mark? That's okay. And more runners, here we go. They're kind of saying hi. Look, they have aprons, don't they? The runners. They always remind me of like chefs kind of going like, that's my spoiled meat. But we're like, hey, look, stone and gold. We could use that. We can use this, says the ancestor. See, in this game, it's not. We should be building mills. Yep, build efficient mills because we need more power preemptively, so we'll need that anyway. As we see that getting low, like, what can we spend our money on? Oh yeah, mills. Yeah, we're gonna need a soldier center anyway, and we'll need workers and mill energy for that. So I'll be spamming a lot of ladies at that point too. We'll need a lot of workers to deal with that. Soldiers getting some target practices, blood spatters on the walls. Little details are what counts. You see the goo on our wood wall. It's pretty dope. I like that. I'm gonna try to squeak out some more housing here as much as possible. Or actually, we can really do that. Fill it up like that. I mean, we need money, so we're probably gonna do that before efficiency takes hold. Yeah. It's no real choice at this point. What's wrong with that? No money? Ah, there we go. No space. Stick it in. Or are we blocking the way there? Maybe, but that's alright. We can get through south of the command centers. That's okay. But we want to kind of work our way up toward that goodie pile, because that actually should be a big help. No, we took care of that one. That was fast. That's a ballista R4, baby. Get some goodies. And there is another city of doom, as you notice. So... what's the City of Doom count in close proximity to our housing districts count up to now? Is that 3? In fact, it is 3. Northeast, northwest, and southeast. All next to us, all making our day really, really hard. So, not so good, not so keen on that. A lot of runners are going to be pulling from the City of Doom. So, expanding north is going to be really challenging. Expanding southeast is going to be really challenging. So, the only possible way to expand is going to be southwest. As should be readily apparent to us by this point. So it's just this was a pretty dangerous start. We played it too aggressively because we could definitely, you know, kick the hornet's nest and kind of call it a day. Not so good. We're gonna go ahead and start upgrading some of these, primarily because we have no more really room for housing. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get some good money off of this. Market is probably the next good research. Soldier Center is the next thing we're investing in, which is a no-brainer because we desperately need more units to start doing work. So go ahead and do that. We're just checking if we have enough gold after the next unit cycle, which we will. So just going to get some cash, optimize our economy, because like I said, we feel like we're not making enough gold, which is not wrong. We just want to get those supplies if possible. Just problem is the runners keep coming at us, and it's getting a little annoying. Soldier Center, good. Get that done as soon as possible. Just get it down somewhere. Start kicking out ladies, and start gnawing the hordes down with arrows. They want to gnaw us down with their mouths. We're gonna maul them down with arrows, so that'll be fun. Yay! And they're still punching us. Still a lot of these guys. It's really kind of an irritation. Still can't get to that resource pile. That would have been so nice to have the Soldier Center up earlier. But things keep coming. But we're at least up to 200 pop before the first horde. Hal Binkley or Leonarda Carden. I'll give you a hint. We took Leonarda. That'll be it for now. Join us next time for the first horde and then some. I'm a nurse. Till next time. Till then.